Good morning. Happy Sunday, guys. Whew, sorry. You guys are getting tossed around everywhere because I did not tighten this up. There we go. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning. You're waiting on Aaron. Good morning, Io. Happy Sunday. I almost didn't make it to the live. I was sleeping so freaking good. Everybody in the house was asleep and they're so quiet. So I almost didn't make it to the live. I was like, oh, the sleep is gonna take over, but no, I made it. I have a lot of like I have lasering to do today. I need to deep clean my room. Yesterday I did not laser. I did one of the bags that if you're in the Aura Rosa group, you've seen that she sent out a test file for um her testers, but there are variants to this bag. This bag kind of is like build your own adventure. So I did one variant, which I absolutely loved. Um, so I was taking my time writing notes and just see what kind of camera views I can do to show you different ways to do it. And I was actually having a lot of fun, kind of doing like Captain Log notes, like doing notes on my phone, but like voice notes and like camera notes, so that way when I do it, I can, make sure I film it really easy. Um, so I was doing that yesterday, and I just did that, and then I went and watched some really bad Tubi horror films, and then I started to watch the new Alien TV series, and I seen one episode which was really good, but then I fell asleep on it, and that's all she wrote. Like I was knocked out. I was so tired last night. I think I'm just like a little underneath the weather. I think the headache that I've been having, it hasn't really dawned on me. I might have a sinus infection. I don't think it dawned on me until yesterday. It kind of like my forehead still hurts and it kind of hurts to swallow. So I think I might have a slight sinus infection and I might just get checked out sometime this week so that way it can get all cleared up. I mean, I still have time before I have like all these other events that I need to go to, but I think that's what might be making me have this headache that just doesn't want to go away. Let's see what you guys are saying. I don't know. Loki is his own entity. He just kind of comes when he comes. I he comes when he comes. I don't, it's not like a whistle or anything. He magically comes when he comes. He doesn't when he doesn't. He's his own little dude. Oh yeah, I'll hop on a live. If I see a live, like if I see Sandra from Garner Room Sewing's live, or if I see Lawrence, or even if I see like Isaiah's or Liz or Imperium Thread from Brittany, if I'm on YouTube and I see a live, I'll automatically hop on because I love one supporting any way, shape, form one of my fellow sewists because I think it's cool that we all can support each other through just something being on a live. Just liking, commenting helps make channels grow. It does more than you think it does. A lot of people comment, which does like that it does help, but by hitting like, it does something majorly to YouTube's. When every time you hit that like button, YouTube is like, oh, this person must be doing something right, and they'll start shooting that person's channel to other people's um algorithm, like, well, okay, this person is really doing a lot right now. They're getting a lot of likes. You may like them because you like X, Y, and Z. So it helps. So if I can do something to as simple as liking and comment, then I will. And if I'm up, I'm up. And yesterday I was up because I was drawing like what other bags I'm going to be making for the new pattern. that's out. Like I brought samples out and I was trying to color to see what kind of bags, if I'm gonna laser or if I'm gonna do applique or if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do to make these bags slightly different from the rest. And I was up and then I seen that the notification was on and I was like, oh, okay. I fell asleep. I got back up and I couldn't fall back to sleep and I seen Lauren was on. I was like, hey, let me get back up. Let me just sit up and watch that while I'm trying to figure out what kind of applique I'm gonna do. You had the worst day at work? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is hard day. Oh, thank you. I'm hoping your days at work can get better. Good morning, Lynette. It could be the high humidity. It could be the pressure system the hurricane Aaron's coming. And yes, people who are in the path, please get prepared. I feel like I did some kind of like I brought it into this. Okay, because I when I went to my neurologist last time, I was like, ooh, um, I was like, I was like, you guys, there has not been any hurricanes. Okay. And then like 5 days later, Hurricane Aaron. I'm like, so sorry. So yeah, be careful. Start getting your water and whatever resources you need now before everyone goes like toilet paper crazy. It's I know they're saying for us in Maryland it's gonna touch land on Friday. They're just expecting a lot of rain. Um I don't know what it's going to be like for the rest of the East Coast. I know whenever there's a hurricane, Florida and it gets it the worst, and the Carolinas, and sometimes different, just depending on where people are located. Usually, the closer you are to the ocean, the worse it is. So, just keep people in mind, and just keep people in your heart, and just prepare. Just keep a close eye on that. Don't like go into panic mode because that's not going to help the situation. But just you know, prepare. Yeah, I do agree with you, Arnetta. High humidity sometimes can have a huge effect. It definitely has effect on my hair. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, I'm checking on family in Florida too. I'm checking on yeah, Florida. I always check on people in Florida as they. I well, and this is an interesting one because it's towards the end. I mean, the beginning of hurricane season is June 1st. We're in now towards the middle of August. So for all of June and all of July, there was nothing. And now we're in the middle of August and it finally hits. And which is weird because we really didn't have that many tropical storms either. So this is going to be an interesting hurricane. I'm hoping that it just kind of dies out because there's always that possibility that it just dies out. So yeah, yes, I do pray, I do send positive thoughts, I do whatever, but I believe religion and what you believe in is very personable, and you don't have to put it out there because not everyone believes the same thing that you do. So do whatever you do to make you feel comfortable and soothing at that time for the people that are in need during that time. So yeah, I'm watching Hurricane Eric. I'm Aaron or Eric, whatever. It's something with an E, like really closely. I just know that it's supposed to touch Maryland sometime in Friday, so I know it's going to touch Florida way sooner. So yeah. So my plan today is I need to clean out my laser. And so when you clean out the laser, I have to clean out the hose attachment, there's a filter, and then I need to clean out all everything that goes in between the filter and that. I also need to clean out the components in the inside, make sure there's no like dust or anything, just clean that all out. That takes me a little bit of time because you don't want to use chemicals because what happens is if you use a laser next time, if the chemicals have any additives that can catch things on fire, guess what happens? So I need to clean everything out from there. And then I need to start mapping out some lasering. I'm hoping that I can finish both sides of the lasering today. Tomorrow I have with Patreon, we're going to be doing sewing up the first part of the Eevee bag. So I'm hoping that I can finish up lasering today and then start sewing up part of the sewing up part of the bag after I sew up the EV bag on Monday. If not, sew up the whole bag on Tuesday and be completely done. And I'll be ecstatic because that will be two. Well, actually, that's the third set of bags that were custom bags completely finished, and I will be ecstatic. I have two more left of my custom bags, and I'm done. I'm done, and I won't take any more customs until September. So, custom bags, I love doing them, but because I know I have other things I'm juggling right now, Patreon is always my number one priority. But then I have like making videos for new patterns, and then I have just my regular, just day to day things to do. It can get where you're like, okay, I need to get this stuff done. Good morning. I don't really go into what kind of laser it Misty, because the thing is the I highly recommend people, if you're going to go into a laser, you need to do your own homework on it. Lasers, um, I had just have a couple of friends that they have lost their house or lost part of their house in a fire. Well, lasers, so I don't really go into the very specific of my machine, because I don't know. I feel like weirdly responsible if something happened to you or your house because of the machine that I recommended. I think I mentioned this before, but I'll say it every time. So, if you're looking in for a home laser, definitely do some research, talk to different companies, and go into groups, like for example, like creative bag making, and type in lasers. There's tons of people's research on there. You'll also see some devastation on there where people lost their homes because of it. So, to see if that is a pro or a con for you. There's a lot of information out there. There are people that have done lasering for years, and they've never had an issue, but they're expensive. Definitely you don't want to go cheap, and um, do research. There's a lot of research that needs to be done. Um, so that's why I don't do videos on them. That's why I don't really go into detail of what laser I have or anything, because I did tons of research on it, but it's what fits for me. But I also know that lasers can have like a horrible there's there they can set on fire. There's one other person that watches me that has a laser, and when I make a joke saying that it's not a joke actually. I have like fire extinguishers in three different locations where my laser is. She was saying she has the same, because there's so much research that you need to have on it. It's not even funny. And if you're not a person that is not a really good person that cleans out things, like cleaning out filters, hoses, and things like that, this is not a machine for you. These machines catch on fire very, very easily. Um, yeah, I'm just like so afraid of that I think this is why I'm good at it, because I the cleaning out process, I'm like every other project, I'm like highly cleaning things out. Like I do not falter on the cleaning out process at all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, I have just like some more stuff I need to finish out on that. Yeah, and then I have one other bag I need to finish. It's a Star Trek. The bag is called Bobby. I think it's called something Bobby. It's from Cereal Bag Maker. I made it one other time, but this person seen that bag, and I had it on my Instagram. It's really weird. When when someone requests a bag that you made, but you can't remember the name of it because you made it like 4 years ago or 3 or 4 years ago during the pandemic time, and they have like a screenshot of something that you had, and they want me to kind of recreate that look, but with different fabrics, but with the same similar hardware. And I haven't made this bag in forever, but the bag, I remember when I made it, is a very interesting way. And the owner of Cereal Bag Maker, she is in Belgium, and when she does her patterns are very unique. Like you have to She is definitely trust the process person. When I first did her pattern, I was like, "What am I doing here?" And like you're questioning yourself throughout, like from the very beginning, you're questioning yourself, like, and then when it's done, you're really happy with the end results. And so I have her pattern that I have to cut out today as well. Um, it's a very interesting pattern. So I'm doing one of that. It's a pretty fast pattern too. She has some more detailed and in length patterns. Her pattern style kind of reminds me of uh like Miss Sewing Patterns with Mrs. H. Um, they have a little bit of detail. They're not like longer patterns. They're like 20 to 30 pages. They do have a lot of details in it, not a ton of pictures, but they have a lot of information in it. So it's very heavy in the reading aspect. So yeah, I have that bag I need to make. It's a very interesting bag and how it all comes together. It's kind of like origami. When you're done, you're like, oh, I get it. So that bag I have to make, and it's when that's done, I will show it to you. Hopefully I can get that done this week. I'm cutting it out today. I'm going to interface it today. I'm using this really beautiful natural cork that has rainbow iridescent flakes. That is one of my favorite corks. That's like my favorite cork to fall on. Like if I see it, I automatically buy it. Some people sell it even with like a gray slate cork with iridescent. And no, not some people. One person I know that does that, and that is Natalie's from So Hungry Hippie. Like whenever I'm into buying a cork color that's super unusual, she's the only person I see that has like this gray slate, and it's like I don't even have this. It's such a dark, deep gray, and then it has natural rainbow flecks in it. It is phenomenal. It does have a thinner backing than the rest of the cork, and it was crazy because of some of the things that we learned in the interview with Jess from So Many Creations and Patreon about cork. Now I understand a little bit more about backings. It's still cork on the top, but what makes it thicker and whatnot, and the backings, it is a thinner backing. It's a little bit more flexible than regular corks, but that is one of my favorite corks, or my favorite product to buy from Natalie. She has this unusual gray cork that has iridescent flakes in it, and I don't see anybody else carrying it. But that any color in black, um, the natural color or gray with the iridescent corks, that is my favorite color from cork. It goes with absolutely everything, and it's a showstopper each and every time. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Oliver. Happy Sunday. Hello. So yeah, if you were looking for something unusual cork, those are go for it. For the rainbow iridescent cork with natural, so many creations um has some, and so sweetness has some. Those are the two I usually buy from for those kind of corks. If you want a cork that is on very unique with the gray, like I said, I think So Hungry Hippie has the gray one. Um, and it's very unusual. When you see it, you'll be like, wow. Like, and then whenever I make anything from that cork, it just, I don't know. I don't know if like it sells because of the cork, or is it sell because I make something so unique from it because I'm inspired. There are two different things, because I think sometimes you want to say I everything sells because of this cork, or everything sells when I make it with this vinyl. Is it the vinyl or the cork? Is it because you're inspired by that textile that you make something so unusual? So that's how I feel at this time. So it's very unusual because she's the only person that's. I'm like a cork havoc. I buy when I do an Emmeline bag haul. I usually buy cork from her. Um, I don't know. She's the only person that has it. If someone else has it, please put it in the comments. I will buy it because I don't even see it on Sally Tomato. Sally Tomato has cork too. I've got some before in the past. I have like a really pretty tan with like like the gold flakes, but they're like chunky. I just don't know what I want to make. I keep saying it's going to be a Loki bag, but I just haven't made figured out what bag style I want to make. First, it was going to be a baguette, and then I I haven't figured out what bag style, and it's like a large piece of cork. So, you know, I haven't figured out. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do today. Just laser clean and organize so that way I can be ready for the rest of the week. And it's getting closer and closer to Wizardly Stitchery, and I'm just getting excited. Melissa keeps showing us how she's putting together the kits and getting things ready for this. I'm telling you, this I need this trip. Everything that I went through last month and the month before, I I I need this trip. I know I'm going to be a teacher and I'm going to be helping, and I'm excited to do these things. I love like being a teacher at Wizardry Stitchery is cakewalk because everybody there is just amazing. Like from just other teachers, the other assistants, the people, it's just amazing. Having someone cook for you, having drinks just around the clock, having ice cream socials, and like bingo and all that stuff. It is just amazing. And I need it. I need just a little bit of time away that doesn't deal with like I hate to say it like this, but doesn't deal with death or grief and just be around other people that love to sew bags and just be around other people that just like the same hobbies that you do and that want to just to get away. I I need this. I am so excited. If I was a dog, you would literally see me wag my tail right now. Every day that I get closer, the more and more I'm getting like the butterflies. Like the Michael Jackson butterflies. When you first like somebody and you get around them and you get nervous and the butterflies, or like you're about to perform on like singing, or you're doing the violin, or you're a gymnast and you're doing it, you get that butterflies when you're about to perform. That's the butterflies I'm talking about. And I am so stoked. And every time Melissa checks in, and she shows something that she's putting together or a special thing that she has for the group, like I freak out. I'm fanning out like I'm going to my first corn concert or my first No Doubt concert, and I'm just like, this is it. And I am really excited. I'm excited. Like I think honestly I might cry when it ends. I'm not gonna lie. If it happens, it happens. And then on top of it, like I said, that me me and Lisa, we accidentally booked our tickets one day later, so we ordered to do an Airbnb, and then there are three beautiful people that are also coming with us that booked their tickets one day later, so we're gonna have an extra day in Texas at this beautiful Airbnb, and I'm here for it. So I'm here. I'm ready to go to Texas. Only thing I'm not looking forward to is the humidity because it's going to be the dog days of summer. Um, my afro is going to be humongous. It's just it'll grow. So I plan on taking pictures and be like day 1, day 2, day 3, and I can do a short and you're going to be like, "Oh my god." I've been in Texas in August. Every day it gets bigger. They're not lying. Everything in Texas gets bigger. It's just going to be like it's But yeah, I'm excited for that. So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So I hope everyone is able to stitch and have fun today. Um, Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I ordered some really cute bobbin holders on for my machine to put your extra spare bobbin. So normally when I have a extra bobbin, this is what happens. You can put a cute little bobbin clip on there, but I never do. Um, so like Shannon came up with this thing, not at Threadco, where you could put it on your machine, the extra bobbin, and they say cute little sayings. So I ordered 2, so they're on their way. She sent them off, so I should have them sometime this week. When they come back, I'm going to when they come in, I'm gonna show them to you, so that way you can do it. Order from her. I think she has a pre-order though. I don't know when it closes, but I can put the information for it on this video. But if not, I'm gonna when I show you, I'll put her information and you can follow her to see when when she has some available now or if she has a pre-order. Like I got one, they're like cute sayings like not today bobbin or like nerdy sayings like for like Lords of the Ring or different Stranger Things. Like she has it really cute things, but it holds your actual extra spare bobbin on your machine. Can we talk about that for a second though? Because I want you to know I lose this. I lose this all the dang time because like what happens? It'll get lost in the abyss of this. All of a sudden, this is caught up in all of these, and I'm like, where's my extra bobbin? So I ordered two because like if I'm doing 90 weight thread or 110, I need all of them extra. I might order more because if I get into the 150s or whatever, I actually have to wind like 3 or 4 bobbins because you go through the thread a lot faster than 70 weight thread. I can get away with 2. You go into 90 weight, I have to do 3. If I go 110, yeah, your girl goes through something like, what do I have right here? This is 92 weight. I'm bad. I like the thicker the thread, Shanova likes the more. This is 138. I like thick thread. I like, just like me, thicker than a Snicker. I like thick thread. I don't know. It looks like it's hand stitched and it makes me feel good. Okay. I like it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I like the way it looks. So Tech 70 to me, it just looks normal. So I like thicker than a Snicker thread. So normally I only text 70 if it's like a basic color that doesn't come in text 90. But most of the time your girl is sewing with 90 weight thread. And I usually say it to you guys, and then I need 3 bobbins. So yeah, let's see what Shannon said. Okay, hold on. Thank you for sharing. The pre-order is closed, but we have extra restock coming. All right, so when my thing comes in, which it's probably going to be here like Monday or Tuesday. When my thing comes in, I'm going to give you Shannon's Facebook page, Shannon's website, but follow her on Facebook and then go onto the website and then and see what she has available. Then follow her, cyber stalk her on Facebook. That it's normal. It's normal to stalk her on Facebook. It's not normal to message her and be like, where are they? Are they coming in? That's weird. Don't do weird. But Facebook stalk her in the group. And like when she does polls, like, do you want this one? Participate in those polls. And then when she's like, okay, it's open, go to the website, then you can go, right? Go to the website, go get your stuff, pre-order, whatever she asks you to do, follow the rules, read. Reading is fundamental. Okay, read and then order. But this is actually really genius. Like if you have more than one machine, order ones for different order. They're the same size. Just order it for different machines, and then you're good to go. But read, no personal DMs. Email's good. DMs not good. Okay. It's weird when I get DMs from people I don't know because I won't answer them. I don't know you. So just saying. So I've done that to family members that are like second and third cousins. I'm weird. I feel it just doesn't feel right. But yeah, if you have loose bobbins like these, see how the threads keep going? Yeah, and then they're meant to be for a project. It makes your life easier because all the bobbins are right there and you can just grab them and then replace it. It just makes more sense. I mean, she seen a problem within our system in our sewing world and she fixed it. That to me deserves a round of applause. If there was an award to give at the end of the year for the most thing that we needed to be invented, she would win. Because that makes sense. Like, I hate going in my drawer because it'll tangle with other thread. That makes sense. Now I need someone to create like a drawer holder for like the an insert for the industrial thing so I could put all my bobbins where none of the threads tangled up. If someone invented that, I mean, man, I would give them the biggest hug ever because my thread drawer is embarrassing. If I showed it to you, you'd be like, but then people that have industrial tables would be like, yeah, it's saying. It's okay. Julie gave me this really cool bigger bobbin one, but it fits like 5 or 6 bobbins, and then that's it. But yeah. Oh, Lauren was showing it. I didn't see her whole show, but it literally makes sense. Like I wouldn't even show it. I don't have it, but I wouldn't even tell you about it if it didn't make sense. I mean, as soon as I seen some was open and some that I liked, I was like, I'm gonna get these two. And then I was gonna do the pre-order, but I wanted to get the two, and then I wanted to see if it fit the L bobbins. Okay, because mine's are the M. My other machine is the L. But then I thought about it, I was like, no, I should have ordered more for the free arm. So I'll just order more for the free arm. Yes. See, she said, please do not PM me. Yeah, same. No PMs. Just cyberstalker on Facebook. In the Facebook group. You just watch. You don't have to say anything. There'll be messages. There'll be like a post. And then she's like, hey, pre-order. That's when you come from behind your curtain and you're like, yeah, I would like to have a transformer like saying Voltron. And then she'd be like, oh my God, that sounds cool. What if I did make a Tron and Voltron? Or Bumblebee all yellow. I'm just giving you ideas. So you have that. Then then you do it. Then you go on the website, you pay for it, and you're good. Mm. Yeah, it's when you put yourself on social media, it's hard. Again, you guys almost see me cry on Friday. It took everything to keep those tears back into my eyeballs on Friday. You prefer the foam holder? Yeah, I'm telling you, I need to do something. I seen oh, there's a lady, I always mess up her name. I'll get the information for you guys on Monday. There is a lady that has a something where you unscrew the drawer that you have on your industrial and you screw in her drawer. And it's a complete different organizer. Um she also sells like a lot of different stuff just for industrial tables. And I always forget her name and I always have to deep dive into my like history into Etsy. And yes, I said deep dive because I like things on Etsy like people like air. Like every day I'm liking something on Etsy. I don't know what's wrong with me. I like and it'll be different stuff. I'll be like, ooh, a headscarf, ooh, jewelry, ooh. Like there's I have to go pages down to go something relic. It's something relic. I have bought from her too. And she has like an organizer, but it's like you have to take yours out. Yeah, it's actually a knife, Mina. So yeah, it's something that you have to take out. So, but that is let's see. Jehovah foam. Yeah, I have a lot of them, and I just my drawer underneath my table is like an Achilles. I absolutely hate going in there because all the threads get tangled up no matter what I did. What I do, sometimes I put like rubber bands, sometimes I put those clips, and thank you. Thank you, Nina. Sometimes I put those clips, sometimes I put those things, but yeah, no. Um, Ancient relics. Oh my God, Lynette, thank you. Yeah, they have the coolest stuff. They have super cool stuff, and they come out of nowhere or ballpark things. You'd be like, wait a minute, I never even thought about that. Oh, all right. My trolls are weird. Like, so, like, it just they're weird. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I have for you. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna make myself a coffee because my brains are gonna explode. And then clean up and start lasering. So I will see you all on Monday. I hope everyone has a really good day, and I hope you guys have fun stitching away.